I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. First off, clap it up for Kris Boyd, heavy. Finally, someone steps up and speaks out about what was going on with the old regime, right? With Mike Zimmer and the other coaching staff. Not really surprising, shocking, man. As everything is coming to the light, we see it was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, right? Heavy. A lot of things no one knew about except the players and coaches, etc. Kris Boyd basically said they were tight asses, right? Took everything serious. If you messed up, it was like the end of the world. Bad attitude, basically. Grumpy, mad, full of egos, Their way or the highway, right? Was nothing team building whatsoever. Not building players up, but probably bringing them down. It's the end of the world. You ridicule players for messing up, making a mistake. People make mistakes, right? On the football field and in the real world, right? Who is Mike Zimmer or any other coach to hold that against someone forever? You know what I'm saying, man? Who they should have been mad at, right, and holding accountable was their damn self, right? Want to hold players to a high standard where they can't mess up? What about you as coaches, Mike Zimmer and staff? Woo! Let me calm down a little bit. It's really ridiculous. This is really piss poor, man. It should have been a new regime in here years ago, or it should have been dealt with years ago. Just think if all the players would have spoken out, said what the real problem was, really said what was going on, made it public, right? Zimmer probably would have been gone a while ago, right? But it just shows you, man, people thought Zim was a good guy, thought he was this and that. It's kind of seeming like he really wasn't a good guy at all, right? Kind of starting to seem like he was a phony, right? Yeah, heavy. What player wants to play for a coach that's always tight, that's always stuck up, walking on eggshells like, oh, can I make a mistake? Am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? No football player wants to play for a coach like that, man. That takes the fun from the game. That takes away the player's will to want to play, especially play hard for a coach who bashes him every time he messes up. Instead of building, bashes him, brings him down, brings the energy down. That's why the energy was so low on the team, man. Come on now. That's why they couldn't pull those close games out last year, right? It's horrible, dog. Piss poor, no excuse. You see the difference already. Energy, man. It's about energy. It's about relationships, man. Building players up even when they doing bad, even when they make mistakes. Find the problem, solution, and fix it, man. Like this new regime is doing. Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi. The way teams and men are supposed to be coached, right? Heavy. Make the players want to play for you. Something Mike Zimmer didn't do. The nerve of a coaching staff. Bad coaches at that. To put that much pressure on players where they can't make mistakes. Where they're walking, playing on eggshells. How can you play loose and free in a game? Football's supposed to be a fun game, right? Where players can let loose and play ball. Heavy. Coaches tight, stuck up. The player's going to be tight, stuck up, right? It's going to trickle down, man, through the whole organization. Finally, Kris Boyd, speaks up and tells what it was. It is what it is, right? Not surprising at all, man. It's been BS going through that organization for years. Mike Zimmer was overpaid for years, man. Not doing his job, underachieving, getting away with it. Now all his BS coming to the light, right? I'm so happy that it's a new regime in town. New coaches, man, new energy, who are coaching the right way, coaching players up the right way, teaching them football the right way, right? Not just constantly bashing on them. That's coaching, man. Make your players better. You don't make them worse. Don't put unnecessary stress on them. Definitely not shocking news, but definitely glad Kris Boyd came out and spoke up about what was really going on behind the scenes, which most of us as fans probably knew, had an idea. Come on, man. But now it's a whole new energy in town, man. That's what it's about. That's all that matters. Once again, shout out Kris Boyd for speaking up. Hey, man, let's go, Vikes. Let's get to it. Ooh, me. Ooh, me. I ain't got no picture, you hear me? Skol. Like that.